What about the brown recluse spider?
If you got bit by a brown recluse spider, I would be putting the essential oils on there direct, like lavender, basil. In one of Case's formulas, of your Case's formulas, he would have you use salt and pine. But what he would do is he'd have you put it on each side of the bite. The idea is to keep the poison contained in the area and allowing the salt and the pine to get inside and dissolve or break down the poison. The other thing I would be doing as well is I would be consuming enzymes every 5 minutes, taking some kind of an enzyme supplement, a full spectrum one, especially one that had trypsin or serrapeptase or chymotrypsin, so it would immediately start breaking down the poison. Okay, as you can see, it's already starting to dry. That was quick, right? Okay, and and this is live living color. As you can see, it's sealing my arm. As you can see, it's okay. I can't express to you how cool this is pulling my heat away. On the same token, it's sending in those components here that I put together. Okay, this is going to heal the skin. It's going to draw the poisons out. Okay, if there's any lice, ticks, mites, whatever that's inside, whether it be human or animal. This is something you can do. It seriously causes a great amount of relief. You got poison ivy, poison oak. This is something you can also use. Something I should have had last summer. But anyway, see, as you can see how much whiter my arm is getting. And that's just from a light coat of this plaster. As it dries, it draws. It tightens the skin. Those of you who have serious acne issues, this is something you put on at night before going to bed. You know, let it sit for an hour. Okay, you'll find it'll draw tons and tons of poisons. It'll tighten the skin. Afterwards, you'd rinse it off and put some sort of oil or emollient on your face so that you don't dry out. Okay, same with this. Once it's done, as you can see, it's getting whiter and whiter.
Would the solution in the bowl dry up? How soon would that dry up?
It'll dry up on its own. It can vary depending on how much fluid you have in there, but it doesn't go bad. So again, you can reuse it, and again you can just add to it. And then again, as you can see, I didn't make it that thick. It's more like a soup or a thick soup, you know. So again, if you don't have diatomaceous earth, use oatmeal. Take oatmeal, put it in the blender. Blend it up to a fine powder, then take a tea sifter and sift it so you get that fine powder, and do the same thing. It'll work the same way. You can add these components to it to get whatever, because you are going to get a silica content, because that's what diatomaceous earth is a type of silica, and some iron, and it's dry. It's got algae diatoms, I guess is what it's called, small tiny bits of algae left in the silica, in the clay. And what it does is allows to act as a filter, and the sharp, jagged silica crystals that you can't see will actually shred the proteins or the outer hull of a lot of the insects. So let's say you got a tick or a lice or something, you know, you've been exposed to something, and you put it on the skin. If they're inside, they're not going to be happy. Okay, it's going to draw them out. As it draws and as the skin tightens and starts to pull, the essential oils are going to penetrate inside as well. This, you will actually taste the essential oils. Okay, you will actually have that taste going through your body. That's telling you that every cell in your body now is being hit with these oils. If there's a cancer, if there's a fungus, if there's a virus, if there's a microbe, if there's a pest, a tick, whatever, it's going to kill it. It's going to help your immune system boost. If you've got any kind of respiratory infection, you will feel it. You're breathing it. I can taste these things through my mouth because it's gone through here. Okay? That means it's going through the whole body, top and bottom. It acts as a potent way of protecting the body. So, again, somebody's got the flu, somebody's got a high fever, make this, put it on their forehead and around their face, around the neck. It'll draw the heat. It'll protect the brain from being overheated. Say someone's got a wound, you know, you got a rash. Okay, those of you might have ribal rash. This may help again in removing the rashes that you're getting exposed to. These are things, again, anybody can make. It's not expensive. In reality, it isn't. You don't have to use aloe. I did for this demonstration. You don't have to use comfrey. I did it for this demonstration because when you combine comfrey with gelatin or aloe with gelatin, it acts as a healant. It puts the collagen back into the skin. Okay, so again, it's one of those things that help regenerate. These things have their own wound healing effect. You can even take this with the gelatin internally to get your inside structure going. So again, for those of you who may have particulates from different environments, from the sky, from factories, from whatever you've done, chemicals, this is something you can do. This is something that will draw things out. On the same token, internally you should be using enzymes, high levels of vitamin C with some form of sulfur, whether it be garlic, alpha-lipoic acid, taurine, methionine, NAC to chelate or pull these things out. Vitamin C to put copper and iron back into the bloodstream where it belongs, especially if you've had damaged blood cells as a result of a contaminant. This is something you might want to consider. When you do this plaster with these essential oils, okay, make sure you eat more fat inside. Butter, coconut, palm, olive oil, avocado oil, pumpkin seed oil, the thicker fats, because again, it acts as a barrier for the fats you have, and it will again help carry these things. The more fat you have inside with these essential oils, the more they seem to have an effect, and it also has a protectant effect with you as well, because some of these are very powerful. Thuja on its own is an extremely powerful remedy, and for those of you who have STDs, that is going to be your friend. Those of you who have other kind of conditions, that's going to be your friend, whether it be a strong bacterial, viral, fungal, whatever. Okay? These other essential oils like pine, juniper, thyme, extremely potent oils that have serious healing powers. So, excuse me, again, as I mentioned, if you've got an STD or other kind of pathogens, these are going to be your friend. Alright, figure we'd add that in there about eating either extra fat or have a meal. Prior to doing this, you'll find it'll cut the taste down of these oils, and you know you're getting the protection. Alright, again, to your health.